Morning, mister. How is it going?
Good morning. I'm very well. And you?
You're very well. That's good to listen. I like very well answers. I'm good. I'm a little tired because of my trip on Sunday. My body's a little destroyed because I came by bus. Understand? 18-hour trip. So I am
I
destroyed, man.
understand.
Yesterday I went to bed at midnight and I slept until few minutes ago. And yesterday I slept a lot too. Uh, on
Repeat.
Sunday I slept a lot. Yeah, please.
Left a lot.
I slept a lot. I slept a
Okay,
lot.
left a lot. Okay.
Coming by bus, man. Coming by bus is something horrible. I don't recommend this to anyone.
How many
Executivo
stops?
bus. Uh, I I don't remember. Maybe four, five, maybe
Don't have
six.
latest.
So there weren't Leitos left. I
Understand.
had no other
Because
option.
you don't buy boats early.
I
Yes.
didn't buy earlier. Yes, I didn't buy earlier.
You did.
I
What's the
didn't.
correct answer I have to do? You did?
You didn't buy earlier. Considering this is a negative in the past, you didn't do this. You didn't buy. You didn't go. You didn't watch. You didn't buy earlier. I didn't buy earlier.
Okay, I understand. But it's good you return to home and sleep on our beds after a long trip.
I would like to stay by
No,
here,
no.
man. I would like to stay by
Okay, I
here
understand you.
a little more because it was very fun there. But um, it's good to come back to focus again because I was going crazy there. I was teaching every class I was teaching. I was smoking and drinking.
Yes,
Eh,
that's a perfect life, man.
It's not so perfect, man. Not so perfect because I was destroying my body for 2 weeks in a row, drinking every day, going out basically every night. That's not good, man. That's not good because there's a moment your body doesn't understand this energy, this vibe, because there's a limit. When you go to the gym, you want to practice exercises as much as you can, but your body has some limits, and of course you can change these limits, but some limits are better not to be changed.
Yes.
I was drinking every day, and I was basically almost I was fucking every night, and that's not good, man. I was going to fuck every night if I stayed there. That's not good, man. I prefer not to do this.
Man, that's good. We are younger. Our body recover fast.
I know, man, but
You
I
need to
understand.
do that now because on some years we don't aguentar.
We can't handle it. We cannot handle
We
it.
can't handle it. Handle it. Handle it. Okay.
We can't handle it. We can't handle it anymore. Yeah, man, we can't handle it anymore. I understand. But maybe I cannot handle this anymore already. Maybe.
Okay. Pause the maybe is good.
Yes, a pause to understand that, for example, if I go back to Bahia, I need to control better my habits. I will go crazy on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That's it. Not every day. And I cannot teach drunk. I can. I can teach drunk and smoking. That's okay. All my students, they are cool guys. Everybody I teach, they are cool people, very cool people. But in the end of the day, man, I didn't understand the class. In the end of the day, I was teaching, but I don't remember what I was doing. I was having conversations, and I lost the point. Understand? For example, I was having a conversation with you about green, and we were talking about green and the different types of green, and then you commit a grammar mistake, and I explain you the grammar, and I lost the point. Green. I will never remember about the point of the conversation. Never. And I asked my students, okay, what I was talking about? And this was the most common question in Bahia. What I
Yes,
was
you
talking
asked
about?
this many times.
I asked you many times.
Many times.
That's it, man. That's not good. And I need to
But it's
understand.
good because we change the topics.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. But you understand that I was in Bahia because of you and my other students. So I need to be responsible with this. I was there because of this. So I need to take care of this. There was a
The
class, man.
problem is you have classes late of night.
Yes, I do.
Até
Until late. Until late. This is
until
the
late.
yes, this is the time of the day people want more classes. This is the precious time. Precious schedule. Because people work during the day. And at night they want to educate themselves. They want to study. So the biggest demand I have is from 6 to 10. The biggest demand. But right now I'm gonna adapt this a little. I'm gonna change students. For example, man, you pay me 420, right?
Yes.
And new students today, for this schedule you have 3 times a week, they are paying 600. Okay, there are people paying less than you. All right. So I'm gonna reorganize my agenda a little, and I'm gonna be very honest with my students. That's not your case, but there are students paying, for example, 300 3 times a week. Old students, and I'm gonna
Okay.
have honest conversations with them so I can organize my schedule a little better. That's my plan.
Yes. You need to create uh, how I can say that
Classes.
a routine is schedule with uh, because I think you have different times per day of class, and
Yeah,
maybe that atrapalha,
yeah, yeah. I understand.
your day.
Yes, I understand that. I need to organize this, but I also need to organize this. For example, do not work at night or in the morning. For example, put you at night. Something like this. Reorganize this. And I also need to organize this thinking about Japan.
Okay.
It's frozen. Am I back?
Uh, come back.
Okay, let me just check my connection if I am on 5G or 2G.
It's okay now.
Yeah, but 5G is better. Okay, can you hear me? Hello, mister. Hello there, man. You hear me? Yo, mister, you hear me? Alright, sir. You hear me? Okay, I'm back now. I changed my connection and I lost the whatever. Yes,
Okay.
I need to do this considering also that in October or April I'm going to a totally different time zone. So I really need to organize this because the time zone 12 hours difference will be crazy. And I really
And
want
you
to.
need to work on night in Japan.
So if I have students in Brazil at night, in Japan, I just need to work in the morning.
Okay, understand.
You understand? For example, if I have students here starting at 6 p.m. and finishing at 10 p.m., I'm gonna work in Japan from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. and that's it.
Okay, that's good.
And I will have
It is good to per hour all your classes just on night slow?
Yes, I'm totally thinking about it because I have a free time now at 8. I had a class, man, with two students. They were industrial people from Fiat, and they had classes with two people. It was a class, a group of people. Here,
Okay.
it's a private class, and I was teaching two guys. And these guys, they give up because their schedule is crazy. They have meetings at the time of the class, and they gave up. They told me, "Man, we cannot do this at this time. We work a lot." And I'm trying to organize this and maybe put you at 8. But I cannot confirm this to you yet. I know 8 works all right for you, right?
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Man, I prefer on the morning because on night is sometimes I have another compromises and I want to go out.
Yeah, I got
And I
it.
prefer do these things like go to the gym or study at the morning because it's easy to me to
And I,
control.
and I like to have you in the morning because you forget classes many days. So I like to have
Then this,
you.
but I need to stop with that.
Yeah, you should stop with that because I mean it's a service you are contracting. So that's good to stay here and participate. That's it. But you come to class. You just forget sometimes because you have a crazy life, and that's it. That's it. But yes, I need to reschedule this, reorganize this urgently. Maybe not urgently, but I need to work on this. I need to work on this.
Okay, we talk about that.
Yeah, not exactly you. You are not exactly a problem for me. You're not. You're just someone I have in the morning. And in Japan, uh, oh, whatever about Japan. Japan is far away from here. Maybe, maybe I will not go to Japan in October. Maybe I will go in April.
April next
Yes.
year,
What? Repeat, please.
uh, on the next year.
Yes, yes. Because I just got a message from the guy who is working for me. I contracted his service to take me to Japan. And yesterday night, I sent him a message asking him about the possibilities to go in April. Why? I'm not so secure about the vaccine thing. I'm not so secure about Corona by September-October. I'm not so sure if by October everything is going to be alright and Japan is going to accept people normally and it's going to be alright and I'm going to get the vaccine easily, no other processes, buying vaccine, things like that. I don't want to do wrong things. Understand? I want to respect the process. And if I, respecting the process, cannot go by October, or it's not safe, or I have no big chances to be accepted by immigration, things like that, maybe it's better to delay this trip a little by April. Why April? Because the school year in Japan starts in October and April. In Brazil, the school year in a university, for example, it starts in January and July, August-ish. Beginning of the year and middle of the year. But in Japan and United States and other countries, the school year starts in October and April. Why? Because of the seasons. They
Yes.
start during the fall season because during the fall season you can walk to school and then you have a break, the winter break. Winter break? Yeah, Christmas, New Year. And then you have classes in January, blah 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 blah, and you have the summer break. So that's it. This is how they organize their school year by terms, seasons, fall, winter, spring, summer. In Brazil, it's different because we are on the southern hemisphere. We have sun all day long. We have sun all day long,
Yes.
basically. But our vacation is in December, also for us to enjoy the sun. And in the United States, they have the summer break, the summer vacation. They do not study during the summer to enjoy the sun. because this is the
Ao
time.
summer or a parte?
Okay, so in United States, that's curious. That's curious. We have our vacation in January and December together, correct?
Yes.
So I'm talking about school, not work, because work is a different thing. But in Brazil,
Yes, of
we
course.
stay out of school in December and January, and this is the time of the year the family travels together, and friends they go out, and that's it. In United States, it happens during the summer, January, February, April, March, May, June. So June, July, and August. This is the summer break. Basically, this is the summer break. So they stay 2, 3 months with no classes.
That's good.
Like us, pretty much like us. Almost 3 months with no classes because we start classes again in Carnival. So this is the idea in United States, for example, too. They start classes again after some good time relaxing. And what's the difference there? For example, in United States, I was in the university during the summer because I was there studying. So I decided to study during the summer to take some topics, different topics I like. French, for example, I studied French in the summer. Why I studied French? Because I was free. I wasn't having design classes. I didn't need to take care on difficult things. I wanted to relax, study something I like. So I took French classes on these 2, 3 months. And who was there with me? Few people. So few people take classes during the summer. The university put the prices very cheap because nobody's taking these classes. So to make some money, they invite people by promotions, by good prices. And when we are talking about high school, for example, or middle school, or elementary school, if you don't pass the subject, you will study the subject during the summer. So summer is for you to try to get the grades and not get reproved. If you have good grades,
Just,
you will relax on summer. If you don't have good grades, you will study. You will stay in school.
that's a good uh,
That's a good strategy.
strategy.
Yeah, good strategy
Yes.
because I believe in United States it's not so common for you to repeat the school year. I don't remember these conversations when I was there. People repeating school years. In Brazil, we know some people that have repeated some school years twice,
Many
three
times.
times, 4 times. You know, that's kind of common in Brazil. I didn't, you didn't, but we know many people who did it. And university, I did it too. University is kind of common, but that's it. That's the school year organization in United States, for example, and a little in Japan too. Probably Japan works in the same way. The system we have comes from France. This education system we have here in Brazil and in most of the countries, it comes from France. It's a system. We just copy it. It's just a copy.
The Brazilian system is the same of the French system.
It's not exactly the same. It's inspired on the French system. For example, for example,
Understood.
the law, the politics, inspired in French democracy. This idea of left, right, French, because French was really organized. Man, just imagine Napoleon. Napoleon almost dominated Europe with the system we have today.
Yes.
Europe had this system already, man. This system of republic and things like that, and democracy. And but Napoleon was a revolutionary, and we just copied this. Basically, we copied this, and there are some systems today totally different from our systems. I don't know exactly, but I imagine China is very different, or
Yes.
Maybe India is a little different. There are some differences in
I
Brazil.
think in Oriental countries, all countries are different. except Japan, because Japan is more Western.
Okay, so
Western is
Eastern and Western. Eastern.
Eastern is Ocidente.
Yes, Eastern. Eastern is Japan. Korea. Oriente. I'm sorry, Oriente.
Oriente.
Western. Ocidente. Influenced by Europe.
Okay, understand.
So actually, man, Japan, Korea, Singapore, exactly like here. But in Korea, for example, they are very strict. Very strict. For example, in Korea, they are so strict. Do you understand strict?
Yes.
I imagine your parents or my parents, they weren't very strict with us. They were like friends talking to us. Okay, if you want to do it, you can do it. Basically, this is the conversation your parents and my parents they have with us. In
Yes.
Korea, it's a little different. In Korea, they are totally strict. You need good grades because you are going to be nobody. And the society in Korea is so strict about beauty. For example, that when the girl turns 15 years old, the perfect gift she can get is a plastic surgery.
Yes.
Yes. The plastic surgery is the perfect gift for a girl in Korea. If your family has some money to afford this, to pay for this, and my connection is strange.
No, it's okay for me. I listen you well.
Okay. All right. Anyways, uh, this is the perfect gift for a girl. A plastic surgery that's going to change her face completely. And I'm gonna show you something here. A picture.
Do you prefer Japanese or Korean girls?
That's I'm gonna stop sharing the screen just to because that's a beautiful question. I prefer the face of a Japanese, but I prefer the sex of a Korean.
Okay, why?
Okay,
She,
if you have
they are more. Uh, I don't know how I can say this. More hot,
they are hotter. Uh,
hotter.
when we say hot, we are talking about body. Oh, is
Or do
she?
you prefer strange sexes?
So it's not strange. It's not exactly strange. What's the point? Japanese people, they're strange, right?
Strange,
Yeah.
different sexes.
No, no, that's not the point. The point is, if you have a Japanese girlfriend, you are going to have sex twice or three times in a week. Okay?
Okay, it's better than a with couple.
It's better than what?
Uh, casados?
Better than married.
Yes.
Okay, many married people tell me this. Many married people. I was in Bahia with some couples, and they told me this. Man, I have sex twice a week. Ish. Three times
But
a week, it's good.
if you marry with a Japanese, maybe you have sex.
Never.
Uh, never.
So this is a
That's the
point.
problem.
This is a point. If you have, but of course it depends on the people. But I'm talking about general groups. And in
Yes.
Japan, if you have a Japanese
Yes.
girlfriend, and I had a Japanese girlfriend, I can tell you, you will have sex three times a week, ish. Okay.
Okay.
If you have a Korean girl, you will have sex three times an hour. You will,
Okay.
you will have sex like five times a day, every day, because they never get tired. They never get tired. And I had an experience with a Korean girl. She never got tired. I was exhausted and she wanted more. And I couldn't. I couldn't. I told her I can't. I'm tired. It was a real situation, man. A real situation. So I don't know if it answers your question. Do you prefer Japanese or Korean? Yeah, I don't know. They're different. They're different. If you're talking about sex, Koreans. If you're talking about care, affection, Japanese. Japanese. And I'm gonna show you the plastic surgery image, and you are going to see me Googling it. I'm gonna Google it, and you will understand what I'm talking about. So, Korean family plastic surgery. This is one of the craziest images I've ever seen in my life. Oh no, man, they blurred the face. This is a good one. Oh, here. All right. I'm not using my computer. My computer is on maintenance because I went to the beach and my computer didn't come back.
Why? Because
The weather. Because of the weather.
mas
Yes. Yeah, I didn't look for this. I'm gonna look right now. So Saudi air.
saltier.
Yeah, salty air. Okay. Anyways, it's not working so well, but this is the point here. This is the idea. This is one example. This is a common Korean face. And this is
Okay.
after surgery Korean face. So just imagine, man, this girl, 15 years old, she's not happy. And then she's happy. This is the best example. The parents, they got the plastic surgery. The kids, they didn't. Can you see?
Yes.
This is crazy. This is just crazy. I don't know why the pictures. I don't know why the picture is not opening properly here.
Look at this guy on 30 years old.
Repeat, please. This one here?
Yes.
Yeah, man, that's just an example. But I saw some crazy things. I saw some crazy things when I was in the United States. For example, I saw a Korean girl. She was like a model. She was so beautiful. And I went out with her group. I didn't go out with her. I went out with her group and I saw her sometimes. And she got so many plastic surgeries. She was beautiful. She was beautiful. But she got so many plastic surgeries that her nose was starting to
Decompose.
yeah, maybe that's the word. Maybe that's the word. Her nose was starting to not handle the situation anymore. I think the structure there wasn't strong anymore. So a beautiful girl using
I think in some years these plastics go wrong.
yeah. So this is another point. I like Japanese people because they are simple. They are simple people. Understand? They are not so crazy about things. Japanese people, they're simple. They have a stable society. They don't care so much about things. They are simple people. Like me and my friends, we're simple people. We don't care too much about this. So that's why I really like Japanese people because they are just guys, people having fun. And if you have money or if you don't have money, it doesn't matter. Arabic people, for example, I was. They are super simple too, man. They are. I mean, there was one day I was going out with an Arabic friend I have, Aziz,
Arabic.
Arabic friend,
Arabic. Okay.
and this friend prepared me. He told me, man, we are going to a house of my friend, and there is a prince there. I say a prince, like royal, like prince, family, royal family. And I say, yeah, man, a real prince from Saudi Arabia. He's studying here. He's a real prince. Just imagine, man, a prince from a royal family. His family is the owner of the country. They have oil.
Yes, but these families have 1,000 princes.
I understand, but
Yes.
I haven't met any prince yet. I met
Yes,
many
I
Arabic
never
people.
met.
I met many Arabic people. But after months there, this friend told me, man, we are going to a place with a prince. And I was friend with Arabic people. I mean, there weren't princes around. And when I opened the door, I was like, whoa, man, a prince, man, that's crazy. When I opened the door, this prince was barefoot, no shoes, on the ground, playing FIFA. Just a normal guy. Just a normal guy. Having drinks. I talked to him, just a guy. But he had like a, I don't know, a Rolex. I don't understand the price. Like a Rolex, like a, I don't know, 400,000 Rolex with diamonds, things like that. But just a guy. He doesn't care. He was there, just living his life, and that's it. So it was curious. It was nice because I met some people. Actually, I I I like money, but I don't care so much about money. I mean, money. If money comes, that's great. That's great. But I'm not making you. I'm not going to treat you differently because you have money or you don't have money. I'm not going to do this. And I saw this in Japan, in Saudi Arabia. They don't care, man. They're just people because the society is stable already. But in Korea, I feel it's a little different. I feel it's a little different. For example, I remember also talking about Rolex. I remember there was a Japanese guy, and the Japanese guy they were talking about his watch, and he was yeah it's a nice watch, and they told me, oh, what about this watch? And they told me the price of the watch, and I was, whoa man, that's an expensive watch. It was like a super expensive Rolex, but they don't care. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. That's okay. So that's it. Differences. Americans, for example, they don't understand this exactly because it's not common for a student to have a Rolex. That's not common. Understand? Students,
Yes.
I mean, a Rolex, a price of the,
Students usually use smart smartwatches.
or no
Don't
watch.
use Rolex.
Yeah, or no
Or no watch,
watches.
just
Basically,
cell phone.
basically, students they're using a watch like this, like super simple watch. And in United States,
Yes.
that's not common to have a watch. Or in United States, it's not very common for our students. Not very common. It happens when we watch movies. We see this, but it's not exactly very common for our students to have a Lamborghini.
Of course not.
But in the United States, Chinese students they have Lamborghinis.
Chinese students.
They have Lamborghinis. Do you imagine
And
this,
go
man?
to high school with Lamborghini.
Yes. So in China, I don't understand China well, but I think that if your parents are related to the government, you make much money because you
Yes.
just imagine if China is the richest country in the world and it's a communist country, kind of. Just imagine how much money the government has. Just imagine this. In
Yes, the
United
part of
States,
the population have money is a little.
yeah,
Just the
there are big companies in China. China is not communist. The economy in China is pretty much capitalist, exactly capitalist. So there are rich people, people who started from zero and
all
now they have
sides.
money. Repeat, please.
They are capitalist for outside uh,
Negotiations, basically, right?
negotiations.
Yeah.
Yes, but inside they are communists. I think.
I'm not so sure because we have companies that started in China and now they are worldwide. For example, Alibaba. Alibaba started in China. It didn't start worldwide. It started a small company in China.
Yes, but you see some months ago the
Yeah.
president of Alibaba has problem with the government.
He disappeared.
Yes,
He was on the
maybe
media.
some weeks on the some porão. How I can say that? Some jail
Basement. Basement.
to think better.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't understand well, but there are really rich people in China, and most of them are related
Yes.
to the government. And if you are related to the government, you have lots of money, man. Lots of money. So I saw students with Lamborghinis. I saw it in front of me. Were they nice? Yeah, they were nice because Chinese people they don't care. They don't care. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. Chinese people, they are really simple people too. Strange. Chinese are like aliens. Japanese, they are aliens. But they are aliens connected to us. Very similar. We understand a little of
Man,
Japan.
but I think the idea you have about these people from another countries are the a little part of the population of these countries.
Yes, a very small
Understand?
part. Very small
You
part.
don't see base the rest of the population on these guys
Yes,
because
I totally agree.
principally in China because
Biggest
China
population in the
the
world.
yes, but 90% of the populations have a fucked life.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They're so small. What I'm talking about, I'm using this reference, but this reference I have is so small. It doesn't represent anything from the country. It represents a very small part. For example, I have a friend who went to Japan just for fun, vacation, and he told me, "Man, you met just the super smart university girls in United States. This is the reference you have. You know nothing about Japan." And I say, "Yeah, man, tell me about it." And he told me, "Man, totally different. I met one type of girl. There are many other type of girls. There are 40-year-old women that look like 20 and they go to the club and they have fun and they fuck and they don't care. And I didn't know about this. I didn't know it existed. And this is just another small part of Japanese culture. So yes, I have just a general idea, some references, and it's difficult to understand a whole country because if I take myself as an example of a Brazilian, it doesn't represent Brazil well. Or if I take you, it doesn't represent Brazil so well. But yes, I totally agree. I see your point, and I totally agree. I
Do
can
you like to watch documentaries?
I do like. I'm not watching for some moves, but I like it.
I send you a documentary I watching. I think it have four parts. I just watched the first, and I'm on the middle of the second part, telling about the
People
in people in your countries,
in their countries.
uh, in their countries. Example, you read Japanese people are simple, with money, etc. But Japanese has the biggest suicide tax in the world of
Yes.
her population. No, their
Suicide
population.
rates.
Suicide rates. Okay.
Rates. Yes, I got it. And you know Mount Fuji?
Yes.
Mount Fuji has a forest. And on this forest, you have many ropes hanged with people.
Yes.
You,
I see this
you remember an American
before.
YouTuber who went to this forest?
Yes.
You remember this? That's a crazy guy.
Yes.
So stupid. But he showed part of real things there. This is real there. And in Japan,
In Japan, that's common.
do you know someone who committed suicide? Do you know anyone?
Uh, yes, I know some people, but uh, not exactly near of me or my family. Uh, Friends of friends, family of friends. I
Great.
know some case.
I know one girl, a friend of friend too, from my high school. I was on the third year. She was on the first year. Beautiful girl. She committed suicide. She jumped from
United States or her?
here. I was studying Soma. This
Here.
girl was from Soma. First year high school. Third year high school I was, okay?
Okay.
This is the only case I know. Not close to me. Lais, her name. Beautiful girl. But this girl here. In Japan, you know 3 close friends. Okay, you got
Percebi.
frozen. You got frozen. Can you hear me?
No, yes, I listen you well.
Okay, so in Japan, this is the common thing. 3 friends from high school. Friends. People you know. They committed suicide. So here, you kind of know someone. And I kind of know someone. But in Japan, they really know 3, 4 friends that committed suicide. Wow, crazy.
Yes.
Crazy. Why? Because they are very strict. Because of many reasons, of course, but they are very
In
strict.
Korea too,
In Korea too.
we always see on TV people suicides,
Yeah, people committing suicide.
committing suicides.
Yeah, very common. In other countries too. But they say, man, in Brazil, this rate is high too.
Yes,
They say in
but
Brazil we have a high
the media
number.
don't show us.
Yeah, the media doesn't show, and it's correct not to show. I think I don't know, whatever, but we have high numbers compared to other countries. I didn't check this information. I'm gonna check this information right now. But I heard this suicide rate by country. Let's see. So the first country is Legoto, Lesotho.
I don't know this country.
What the fuck? Just countries I don't know? Fuck the shit, man. I want countries I know. Okay, so I got a list here. Yeah, and Brazil's not
Can
on the
you show
list.
me?
I can show you. I'm gonna show you.
In the Japan,
First one.
first one.
On this list I have. Okay, so let me just check. I'm just taking pictures here. Okay, our word data. No. Whatever. I'm gonna take anyone here. So, alright. 2016, Japan the first one, France, United States, Germany, Canada, United Kingdom, Italy. BRIC countries, Russia, India, South Africa, China, and Brazil. So Brazil is one of the biggest ones. It's on the list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's in the group of 12.
But Russia, I have a big rate.
Yeah, Russia has a
Biggest
big
rate.
rate, man. Wow. But if we...
And we don't, but like China, we don't have access to this data.
Yeah, we don't. North Korea, Cuba.
North Korea, yes.
Yeah,
Some
man.
things we don't know
It depends on
what
the...
happens.
For example, here, Russia comes first, Ukraine, South Korea, Poland, Belgium, Iceland, United States, Finland, Japan. Oh man, in United States, I met some people. United States is kind of common for you, man. I had a friend, and after I came back, she posted some messages on Facebook. She was really sad because her brother, younger brother, if she was 22, probably her brother was 17. He committed suicide too. Very young. Very young. Someone kind of close to me. I made out with this girl, and her brother committed suicide. Kind of common too. Yeah.
So young and coincide. It's a
In Japan, suicide is also common because you cannot give your family a good life. And you decide to take your life out because your family is going to receive the money.
understand.
The financial support. Understand? You cannot handle things anymore. You think you are not giving quality time to your family, so you decide not to be a trouble. You don't want to be a problem. You find a solution. The government is going to pay for them because the father committed suicide. Very common. Very common. Homework time.
Okay.
Open your homework. Let's do it together.
Man, I don't do it. Today I need to finish the class
Earlier.
early. because I have another niche now.
Yeah, you are my favorite student.
Thank you, man. You are my favorite English teacher too.
Yeah, the only one you have, but I'm gonna accept this. I'm gonna
Of
accept
course.
this. Yeah, you do your homework because your homework is about Will. You watch the video and do this homework because your evolution is very related also to the homework. Your grammar
Yes,
evolution, your grammar evolution, your grammar upgrading, it's related to me, my conversations, and me correcting you. But we have also the grammar. Important too, but I'm not here
yes,
to.
I know that. I
Yeah.
need to do my homeworks, and I do for the next class.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not here to do this, but I gotta do this sometimes too. You know, that's my job.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, man, for the class.
Sure.
See you on next.
See you next class. You have a great week, man. Bye.
You too. Bye.